Welcome back, everyone. Guess what? We are back at it again. We back. This week, we are on the Mississippi River. This is actually Pool 8, Pool 7, and Pool 9. It's the FLW Super Tournament. So a little bit different format this week. It's a 5-fish format. We're putting them in the live well, so it's gonna be big on fish care and all that stuff. But I got my boys, MDJ, DC, we got Corey over there, and obviously Brody is holding the camera at the moment. So we're just getting tackled together. Hey, you know, this week is gonna be all about catching a few of the nice ones. I've heard from just looking at a lot of the tournament results. It's been a little tough, so it's gonna be interesting. Is that I heard? I did say that.
I heard it. This place has got a lot.
I heard.
Make sure you put that in there.
Hey, you got to put him in there. I mean, as I said it, I heard.
Try 5 of them.
So, of course, we're still back to our normal shenanigans. Got me a 7.6, a Bandito bug ready to roll for this week. I'm sure that's gonna play. Obviously, frog, and the water is low. So, from back in the day, like when I was here in June, multiple years ago for a tournament, water was a lot higher. Red Crest is about the same water level as Red Crest, and this is a month earlier. So I don't know if the fishing is gonna be phenomenal, good, in between. Sort of the guess for the weights, or I mean, just off of before practice starts, we're gonna guess it's probably gonna take somewhere around that 14, 15 pounds a day to win the tournament. And it's gonna take probably somewhere in that 10 plus a day to probably get paid. So that's the deal. I got frogs, buzz baits, crankbaits, chatterbaits, jigs, got it all sort of figured out there. I'm gonna have a lot of fun today. I'm gonna have a lot of fun this week just going through the river and trying to figure out how I want to fish. I mean, I love to throw a frog, but with 200 boats on this body of water, there is a lot of water, but it might fish really small. So we're gonna sort of see if everybody sort of automatically goes to the Mississippi River and says, all right, I'm gonna pick up a frog. I mean, that's what I love to do, but we're gonna see if we can't find a group of fish frogging, because that's definitely something that I love to do. Got a couple more rods to rig, and then we're probably gonna grab some bite to eat, but we're gonna take you guys on the ride for practice this week. Sort of run through some stuff and see if we can't find the winning spot, or a couple of spots, I guess. Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right. Oh, it's hot, man. I'm telling you, heat index, what is it, 102, Brody? 102. You normally go up north to escape the heat. Well, my glasses are all fogged up too, man. Sweat. We're about to go slide into the AC and grab a bite to eat.
Y'all boys catch walleyes, do not turn them back.
I don't know if them walleye gonna be sitting in the mats.
Hey, James Watson flipped one on a mat at Winnebago.
No joke.
I swear.
Flipped him one out of a mat?
Yes, out of a mat. I couldn't believe it.
Gosh.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Nah, I know he's
we
gonna
went
play.
ate supper.
100%.
And
But
we got
I don't think you predominantly
He was
throw
like,
them
we were like,
No,
man, this
you
place
can't.
is
You
low
couldn't do it
walleye.
last
He's like, yeah, man, it's too bad.
Is that cheese, Brody? Cheese. We ain't talking about Wisconsin cheddar cheese. We're talking about frog and cheese.
Nah, there ain't none right here.
Oh, they live right here.
I know they do.
You catch any bass right there?
I never fished it. Little wind current coming down here with a little bottleneck. Yeah. Did they?
No. Hey, I guarantee there's something there.
Right there, on the point. On the point. He's got 8. You saw that?
Got a
He's got 8.
walking. All right, y'all. So we just got done grabbing a quick bite to eat at Tom Sawyer's. Cool little spot.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. Scale 1 to 10. I'm gonna give him like a. I'm gonna give him a 5. He's
I was
average.
gonna say I only give him a 6.
I'm gonna give him 5 or a 6. He's maybe a little bit above average because the lady that was our waitress, she did a phenomenal job.
Yeah,
Service was
service was good.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Probably 10 out of 10 on that side of
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
makes the food go up a little bit. Food 5 out of 5, maybe 5 out of 10.
Yeah. Service was
Service
a
10.
8.
I'm gonna say 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
She was on
good.
it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we got most of our rods rigged up,
rigged up. We ready to rock and roll. It's just a matter of, are we gonna find them?
and they gotta be biggins.
We need bigs. Which is a 3-pounder here
It's a biggin.
is a low-key big.
People don't realize, because this is the thing. So this week it's probably like a 2.5 pound fish is gonna be a really good fish.
You will not be mad at a 2.8.
No,
You will
absolutely
not be mad at a 2.8.
No. So,
No.
and a big fish, I think the biggest fish I've ever caught here, 4 pounds.
I caught in the elite event. I caught a 415
God,
on
that's
day
a,
one. I mean, that's a giant. Yeah, that's a big. Yeah.
That's a big one. So that's what we're looking for. I think the guy who wins this tournament is probably going to have like a 4 something smallmouth or a big largemouth like that.
Yep.
Because that really is. I mean, that obviously your bag goes way up when you catch them like that. So that's the plan. I mean, might even bring out the glide bait. Who knows?
You never know. Hey,
Glide
anything to get a bite. I don't care what they biting. Glide baits. prop baits, jerk baits, twitch baits, sinking baits, medium water baits. I don't care. Just want to get a bite, man.
That's all
Anything.
it is. So we got to check in. We were like dropping the ball on this deal. We had not checked in. We were not like
We ain't
ahead
got
of the
rooms
deal.
yet.
We ain't got our rooms or nothing. We were like,
We
we hope there's somewhere to stay in La Crosse because we don't have one.
Not yet, anyway.
But we got it now. We're good. We're good. All right, what's up everybody? You could tell I am prepared for a hot day on the water. It's actually supposed to rain pretty bad. I mean, not like horrible, but bad enough. So we're just gonna get everything. So we're ready to go. I'm gonna go up to pool 7. This is like this quick trip. I've been here like 100 times on like just like on a random note. Top 5 gas stations in the country. Wawa, definitely Quick Trip. And Alicia would have something to say about, I forget the name of the other one. Bucky's is definitely in there, but Alicia has one other one she really likes up north somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, drop a comment. Let me know what your favorite gas station is. I know it's random as heck, but Quick Trips are pretty legit. So definitely one of the best out there. All right, y'all. We're about ready to drop in. This is what I got rigged up, like literally right there. Can you tell what my plan is? Some frogs. Okay. I got multiple different colors all rigged up on my 7.6 heavy. When I'm frog fishing, mat fishing, I like to throw a 7.6 heavy, all on 50-pound suffix. Actually, I think that's performance braid. So anyway, got some dobbing sticks too. Got a dob. Let's see if we can't go find a skibble. Oh, and a buzz bait, of course. You know you got it. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do this morning, we're just backing off the ramp, sort of analyzing what the day is going to bring. Looks like it's going to be a little bit cloudy. You got some rain coming in, some winds blowing. But the first thing I like to do, especially when going back to another fishery or to a place that I know a little bit, not say know it, but I just say, say I'm a little bit more familiar with, is I just try to run around and see what all has changed. It sort of gives me an idea. I mean, just a real quick overview, sort of like in a major league fishing, we do like a 30-minute ride through. That's sort of what I'm thinking like right now. Hey, how can I just use my time, run around, look, analyze everything, and then start to go to fish a little bit? Because then you sort of get a good idea. It's supposed to rain pretty hard here in about an hour, so it's not always the most fun to run in the rain. So I'd rather get that knocked out right now, and then we can obviously fish, put the rain suit on, put the frog togs on, and be good to go. So first thing, we're up here in pool 7, which is Lake Onalaska. Lots of water to fish. You got grass flats way out in the middle of the lake. It's a full base full of grass. So we're not gonna run out of any water to keep searching. That's for sure. But just more so just trying to get a gauge. It seems like there's a lot of that's like some eelgrass. I don't even know what that is. But I mean, they have a little bit of milfoil, a little bit of pondweed, some lily pads. There's multiple different kinds of grass out there, but a lot of times you'll see a lot of that eelgrass matted over with a little bit of duckweed on top. That's some of the good stuff. That can be the good stuff, especially if there's a little bit of current. It can be pretty legit. So see if we can't find one. All right, so we just caught our first fish, probably close to 2 pounds. But the thing is, I want to do is just sort of clear the scale, sort of give me an idea what we got here. Caught that one on a frog, a little reeling frog. Okay, 220. So good chunky, good quality fish. Probably eating a little bluegill up there too. Let's see if we can get another bite. Okay, Okay, so we just got another pretty good bite right here. Just power pulled down. It's a good one though. Might have found us a little pod of them. 284. Pretty nice one for sure. So now basically what we got here is you got all this grass out here, and then you got this open water within all this matted vegetation. So a lot of this grass matted is actually pretty jacked up. It's not like the right kind of grass you want. So it's not like a lot of duckweed where they have a lot of places to really sit around. Now it's a cloudy day today, so that's going to help a little bit as well. But definitely seems like there's fish in this opening little area. So hey, see if we can catch a couple more. Really going. Little brown one. I'll tell you what, guys, that fish right there, I'll show you guys real quick here. Hold on. That dude came on a little popper. It's the weirdest name. I gotta get with my boys at 13 fishing on it, but it's called Poppy McPopface. This popper is bad. I'm telling you, I've thrown him a little bit. Just came out, and I'll tell you what, I think it's truly, in my opinion, just throwing it a little bit, I think it's one of the best poppers on the market. Really, seriously. So anyway, get back to fishing, see if we can't catch another one. Pike. That's the thing, I gotta get all this grass off him, see how bad he's got my frog. See if he's jacked it up. Their teeth are dang sharp. Okay, I got my pliers. For him, definitely need my pliers. Yep, the size we're looking for, just not the right species. No, I want to get on you first for ASAP. We're getting there. Whew. Unreal. Tight. All right. All right, y'all. This is probably be the last one of the night. Nice little smallmouth. Not the biggest one. It's probably a keeper, but man, we have been fishing hard today. I spent a lot of my time out in the middle of a lot of this grass looking for the mother lode and just never found it. Told myself I'd give it a day. A lot time consuming deal, but somewhere out here there's the mother lode. We just hadn't found it on day one anyway. I was hoping to get another bite, but nope. Pretty large, not that. All right, y'all, that's the day right there. You know, a lot of water to fish. Only got a little bit done, but hey, one thing we sure as heck did is we eliminated some water. That's for sure. Huh. 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 Long day out there. It's 8:30-ish. Sun just went down. Whoa! Man, I love bass fishing, but I'll tell you what, it wears your butt out doing this for a full day. Do that for a few days, you'll be plenty tired. If you have trouble sleeping, just go ahead and go bass fishing for 3 days, daylight till dark in the summertime, and then tell me if you have a problem sleeping. Not very often. Oh man. Well, I'm ready, sir. You got us food. That's the one thing about lacrosse, that things shut down pretty early, probably 9 o'clock. So by the time you're late, getting off the water, there's not a whole lot to grab a bite to eat. So that's actually Sunday night, which is even worse, tougher to get that happen. Anyway, we'll check back here tomorrow morning. I think we're gonna go to Pool 8 tomorrow, check that place out. I got some ideas. Some of the stuff that I caught them on Red Crest, I need to sort of mess around with a little bit and see what's going on. All right, y'all. Sun is going up. It's coming up. I took a little bit of a break this morning, made sure to sleep in just a tad bit. This is the thing. We are launching at 7 o'clock. No reason to kill yourself. Sometimes you can burn yourself out in practice. So that's one thing you don't want to do. I practiced till dark last night. And the one thing I'm doing right now is basically making sure my battery is charged. I've showed you the charge unit before. PowerPoint makes a charge unit or charger that's super legit. But it's all done a lot basically by your app. I'm literally checking him right now. We're all green, we're good to go. I know it's a cracked screen, but it's not. It's sort of the protector. Thanks to the leash, it's protected. So it's all cracked up. Anyway, we're good to go. That's all we need to know. Green means go. All right, let's roll. So, got ice, got gas, got all the stuff. Now we just gotta find some ice. Now, thing is, we're going to Pool 8 today. So like my thing is, I'm trying to we have 3 days of practice on the pro circuit. So I'm trying to figure out what I like to do with 3 days of practice. Is I like to go to one area of the lake or one pool, another area of the lake or another pool, and then determine which pool I feel like is better, best stuff that I found, and then go there for the 3rd day of practice and expand. So say I find some more stuff in Pool 8, I like Pool 8 better than Pool 7. We'll stay on Pool 8 tomorrow. If I feel like maybe I can expand on some stuff in Pool 7, I might go to Pool 7 tomorrow. So that is the plan. Eliminate water. Bro. No, I know, but like, I'll wipe my ass with got us one. Not a big one, but over here. Hold up. All right, first one of the morning, frogfish. Let me go ahead and weigh this sucker for y'all. I got MJ on the phone, you know, I gotta check in with my boy. Got him in my buff. Hear him casting around. Hold on, let me see here. Official weight. I bet you that'd be a scoreable if it was a 2-pound minimum. Let's see here. 257.
That's a good one. That's a goodie.
I'm gonna redo it because I had 12 pounds. That's not a keeper right there. 13 inch would probably weigh a pound and a half, or maybe 12 is like 12 and a half. It wasn't even 13. Had a few bites on a frog, but haven't found the mother lode by any means. Decent one for sure. Let's see, that's number 3 on a frog. Well, actually 4. 257. All right, caught 2 right there. That's interesting. It definitely seems to be like the fish want to be around current. It's been so hot around here. I feel like that's been the big key. Oxygen and current also makes it easier on those fish just to eat there a lot of that bait and stuff. I'm hearing a lot of bluegill popping in this area, so hopefully we can find a group of fish though. Those singles like that right there are great in tournament, but not so great for multi-day events, because what are you gonna do? You go back to that exact fish. I will fish around this area a little bit more. Maybe if I get another bite, maybe it feels, maybe fishes in the tournament, but we'll have to see. Oh, there we go. Got 4 for 11.48. Wow. Look at that. I'm afraid to show on the camera that shrieking over. Well, he's my 5th official keeper of the day. 249. 13.97 is what I got. 13.97 with a 4-pounder though. So that's don't get too excited. Punch is small. Punch is smallmouth. Literally right there in that mat. Smallmouth. Probably cassette. Probably cold. I want to see what he was. Punch the smallmouth. There you go. See you later, buddy. I've never done that punch a smallmouth before. Like literally matted vegetation, flip over there, boonk, whoosh, smallmouth. What the heck? Good morning. Morning, buddy. Morning. All right, y'all. Last day of practice. We're back up here on 7. Gonna check a couple places. Sunglasses on, even though it's not sunny yet. It's supposed to be a pretty nice day. It's cooled down a little bit. It was very, very hot through the last couple of days of practice. Well, really the first day of practice. And so yeah, I'm gonna go figure this thing out. I wonder what this guy's doing. All right, y'all. We're just dropping in. We grabbed some bananas at the Quick Trip. Brady's like, hey, you want the bananas? Nah, Jimmy Ding ain't getting Baba. That's so good. Ain't no joke. Get Jimmy Ding. Oh, you gotta get the front, bro. Hold up. It's been a long couple days. Chill up, too. Gonna get out there and get after him, huh? Yeah. I hear you. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what I've seen so far. Spent a lot of time out in the eelgrass on pool 7. Did not find the magical honey hole by any means, so I was trying to find like a school of fish and really didn't find that. I found like a few scattered fish. So plan is today is to go further up, main river stuff, some of the chutes, some of those like little backwaters, some of those places like that, and give that a chance. Thing is, down towards pool 8, it's a little congested. I think that's the safest way to compete for this tournament, because then you don't have the lock. There's a lot of barge traffic. You gotta keep in contact with the operators, the lot master, and make sure there's not a bunch of barges coming and trying to get in before. So it's a little bit more work, and there's a chance to being locked out. There's always that chance. Every single one of us that will lock, when we go through those locks, you know there's always that chance. So plan is try to go out here and figure out what's going on. I think there's gonna be a lot of fish caught on the main river because the water's low. The water on the main river, a lot of these fish start to funnel out of these backwaters to get to more current. Even largemouth and smallmouth start to play a little bit as well. I've caught some smallmouth and they've been decent. So I just don't know what's going to take to win this tournament. I don't know what's going to where the area is going to take to win. But basically for me, long story short, I spent a lot of time in that pool 8 area, and there was just so many boats. I just decided that, listen, I gotta go and fish somewhere else and hope that I can lock through just to get a little bit of room to run around, maybe a little fish. So hopefully it's not too congested up here. We're gonna try to find us some. All right, y'all. So Hugan came out with the 3.3-inch Bandito bugs, and y'all know that I like fishing with the other Bandito bug on a jig. So I got this little small finesse jig. So what I do is I actually take off the sides. I just want one, like basically that's the crawl. So take off the sides because the skirt's gonna do a lot of the action. And then I'll rig him up like that. Let me see this second. Yep, that one's gonna get a bite. Hop my jig around and see if we can't catch this one. It's pretty right here. Beautiful. That's deeper than I thought it was. Dab him right in the middle of that mat right there. Get some sunscreen. Oh, Pike done snatched my stuff. Nope, time to get another jig on. That is what happens. Clean break. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway. Clean break. Try that one. I like that color a lot. I don't think it really matters that much, but color hues matter, but I don't really think that color matters as much as people think. Like I do think, like, you know, your black and blues, your blacks, your green pumpkins, especially on northern bass. Well, I have seen it where like one color will play better up north than another one, but it doesn't happen very often. Let's try him again. I got it all set up for a big bass to bite it, and what happens? Freaking Toothy Tom goes over there and grabs it.
I'm gonna bite. I'm about to go over and check this other one. Got one?
Yep. Pretty good one. Frog. No, not a big one, but caught him frog and I seen him.
Smallmouth.
2 1/4 pound largemouth. Smallmouth on a frog. And it's only like a 12-incher. That's crazy. I gotta hurry up and keep on casting because this is a good looking little stretch. Current's running a little faster right here. Gosh dang it, probably scared that one. There's a fish right there. Gosh almighty. It's a place where bass should be at. Like there's a little current. There's some bass in the zone for sure. This one right here, 15-incher. Stop it, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. Come on, let's stop. Got a 15-incher. He's a keeper. There you go. All right, so basically now I've been sort of just trying to fine tune and find another couple little areas that sort of like, I'm not saying backup, but just areas that I can sort of utilize. I'm looking for groups of fish, and you hear me say that all the time, but like this is the thing, like literally, like especially when you're making a decent run or locking, you don't want to be just fishing for a couple bites. You want to know that there's quite a few bass in around those areas, and if you're able to make those runs, knowing that you found, and what I mean by that, like how do you look for groups of fish? So like, you know, I look at the more expansive areas, huge area, and there might be just one little corner for whatever reason those fish are utilizing. And so you might literally miss it by like, if I don't fish that, and I don't fish that, and I don't fish that, you might literally miss it by just a couple casts. You didn't make the cast, you didn't get the clue, and you missed the dang winning spot. So that's what I try to really weave in. This is a Mississippi River itself, in and of itself, is a maze anyway. So I'm just trying to sort of utilize that, you know, just sort of weave in and out of these places and where I'm not missing something, you know. And normally there's gonna be a couple groups around. You know, I found a couple pods, I wouldn't call them groups, you know, 2-3 fish maybe. You might be able to catch 2 fish out of a place. Those are good places sort of as supporting cast, if you know, supporting cast areas that you can sort of use as places, and hopefully they're good quality fish. That's the real key really right now. Yep, we found a little group right here. I just had 3 bites, just caught us one. Let's see what he is. 227. Not a great big one. Chunky guy though. Okay. Found us another group. There you go. Waypoint. So these fish are sort of like just sort of out in this scattered grass. Got a bite right there, bite right there, bite right there. Dude, the wind's definitely starting to blow though. I would assume we're about to get some rain here in a second. Oh, smell. Gosh dang, this here blew up right there. See if we can catch a sucker. Got him. Little one. Got him though. Frog eaters, man. Had to shorten them legs up. They were short striking. Now obviously the little guys, short striking it is what it is, but them big ones, sometimes in a mat, what will happen is, this is some game right here. Sometimes in a mat, if you have too long of legs, those fish will bite the legs and they'll nip at it, and that's why you're missing them. So I shorten them up a considerable amount. You could put rattles in the legs and this and that, but I think that sometimes, you know, ends up jacking it up. Long story short, sometimes you need to shorten your legs up, and when those fish are blowing up on a frog in the mat, it just lets them get it a little bit better. Like that one right there. Missed him though. I sort of hesitated. I was gonna let that one go. I wasn't gonna jack him. Then I'm like, I need to know if they're any good. I just caught a 14-incher. Let's see what we got right here. This is also a practice frog, so my hooks are bending just a tad bit to where I don't hook them nearly as much. Small one. I mean, they're keepers, I think, but that's a 13-incher though. 13-incher. That's why you gotta jack them. Literally had like 5 bites in this area. They've all been small though. All right, y'all. So last ditch effort, I got a little ramp right around the corner. I got one place I want to go run into. I don't know if I'm gonna get stuck or not. I'm sort of just, cross my fingers. Let's go. I don't know if there's enough depth on the backside to get back in one path, but I gotta try it. We got him. Unreal. I don't know if I can get back up on pad, but we got in. All right, so we did it, but we didn't catch anything worth a darn. We caught like 7 or 8 bass, all of them like that. 14-inchers, not the ones that are gonna win this tournament. Some 13, actually caught a couple smallmouth. So you wouldn't know if you didn't try, but now we gotta see if we can't get out. I don't think it's gonna be that easy. Try to get back out of there. I don't know, we might 238 feet. I don't know if we can get out of that sucker or not. Yeah, there's no way. I've literally jumped over a sandbar. Pretty much just gonna have to hope that I have enough water like right past here. Just pop up on pad. Frick. I might have to go down through here and make sure. Almost got stuck like 17 times today. Well, I did get stuck a couple times. Literally jumped over sandbars, did it all. Found a few fish. But, yeah. We got some recent rods. Oh, I'm thankful. I've never been so happy to see my dang truck. Oh.